9.4, starting off from where we left off. Question number 4. Rajat saves 10% of his monthly salary, which is rupees 16,000. And how much money he saves per month? We're supposed to find how much he can save or he saves in a month, right? So they've given us a total salary, right? So monthly salary is equal to 16,000. Now the question told us how much he saves of his monthly salary. 10% of his monthly salary, right? So let's find out how much it comes out to. Okay, now 10% of the total salary. So 10% simply means 10 by 100, right? Of the total salary. Total salary is how much? 16,000, right? So I can divide 1 to 1 to. I'll be having what? 10 into 160. So when I multiply, we're going to get rupees 1,600, which means he saves in a month how much? He saves rupees 1,600. All right, question number 5. Out of 1,020 students of a school. All right, so these are total number of students. 20% students are not going to the picnic. Okay, how many students are going to the picnic? So we'll first find out how many of them are not going. Okay, then when we subtract, we'll get the number of students who are going to the picnic. So total number of students is this much. So let's find out the the number of students who are not going to the picnic, because remember they have only given us here in terms of percentage 20%, right? So let's find out. So students not going to the picnic equals 20% of the total students, right? So 20% means 20 by 100. Total students how much? 1,200. So we can divide again 0 0 0 0. I'm going to have 20 into 13. So if you multiply, yeah, how much are we going to get? 2 3 is 6, then 2 1s are 2, right? 0. So now we know that 20% of the students who are not going to the picnic equals 260, right? But the question told us to find out how many students are going to the picnic. Okay, therefore students going to the picnic, how will I get total students, right, minus the students who are not going to the picnic? When I subtract these two, we'll get the number of students who are going to the picnic. So total students how much? 1,200. Students not going to the picnic, we just got it now how much? 260, right? So when you subtract these two, so 1,300 minus 260, subtraction. Okay, so 0 minus 0 is simply 0. You can see that here is 0, right? This is 0, which means it is too small. It has to borrow. This will become 2, this will become 10. So I'm going to have here 4, then 2 minus 2 gives 0, then 1. So we now know how many students are going to the picnic. How much it is? 1,040 students are going. Right, question number 6. If the total population of a small town is this much, okay, 12,100, right? Total number of population. Out of this, 40% of the population is male. Find the number of females. Okay, once again, remember, just like our previous question, we have to find out the number of females here. Okay, so we'll first find how many of the population are males, right? Then we'll just subtract it from the total population. Okay, so once again, total population is 12,100. Now they've given us the male population, right? Of course, in terms of percentage. So let's find out how many of the population is male or men. Okay, so male population equals 40% of the total population, right? So 40% means simply 40 by 100. Now let's start dividing 0 0 0 0, right? I'm going to have what? 40 into 1 to 1. So let's find out how much is this. So if I find out 4 1s are 4, 4 2s are 8, 4 1s are 4, then 0, right? So now we know that how many men are there, or the male population is 4,840. But the question told us to find a number of female population, right? Then female population equals total population minus the male population, right? So 12100 minus 4800. So let's do the subtraction here. 0 0, and then the male is 4840 that we have, right? And 0 minus 0 is 0. You can see this 0 is too small, it has to borrow. This will become 0, this will become 10 now. Then 10 minus 4 is 6. Once again, this is too small, this will become 1. Now again, this will become 10, right? So I'll have it 2. So now again, because this is 1 now, right, it has to borrow. This will become 0, and this will become now 11 again, right? Then 11 minus 4, I'll get 7. Okay, now from here we'll know the total female population. How much? 7,260.